just know I'm tired of you being tired of.
What's up, guys? Jesse here with Jesse Does It. Today I've got a cool project that I've been needing to work on for quite a while, but I've got something coming up that forced me to do it now. Anyways, let's take a look at what that is, shall we? So, this trailer hauls that Bronco, and we are going off-road next weekend. So, I got to get ready for that trip, and could this trailer do it? Yeah, but I've been asking myself that question for the last few trips, and it's time to give this trailer some love. Let's take a look at what we got. So, these boards are super rotting. Not to mention that there is quite a few missing down here, but it's time. It is time to replace this. A while back ago, I did just kind of the bare essentials, and now it's time. We're going to do the whole thing. So, I've got all new lumber, which, don't get me started on the price of lumber today. It's terrible. But I've got all new lumber. We're going to rip off every single board, and we're going to replace all of them with new. I did get some refurb. Yeah, I got some spray on bed liner. I'm not going to prep this thing. I'm not going to go crazy. It is a utility trailer after all. It's not supposed to be a show queen, but I'm going to get her looking much better and, most importantly, safer. So we've got lumber to do. I've got 2 new wheels and tires that I need to do, and a few other things, but we're going to do that. We're going to get prepped and ready and loaded and packed down and go through everything on the Bronco, make sure she's good, and we're going to get ready for this off-roading trip. I can't wait. Stay tuned. We'll show you what we do. This is fun. Good thing I know a bug guy. I'm gonna go kill them and be right back. Oh, it's hot outside. Well, that was a lot tougher than I thought, but let's take a look at what we got. All the rotten boards are off. Now these boards are still here because those were the ones I replaced originally, and I'm going to leave them underneath. I am going to clean everything up real good. It's a mess. It's infested with ants, but we're getting somewhere. So this is all the pile of crap that came off, and we're getting somewhere. It's way too hot to be out here, especially wearing long sleeve and black, but hey, I just got off of work, and kiddos are sleeping, or the one's sleeping, the other one's watching TV, so take advantage of the time while I can. But we're moving forward, and we'll keep going. See you. Alright, so I've got the whole thing pressure washed, ready to dry off, and tomorrow start the building process. Looking a lot better already. I mean, good gosh, look at the crap that came off of it. But yeah, big difference already, but we got a lot more work to do. So tomorrow, after it's dried off, I'm gonna spray paint what I can and put the boards back on, and should be ready to tow for a few more years at least. Alright, see you then. Alright, so it's the next day. The trailer's all dried off, and I think it's time to lay down some spray paint. So let's take a look at what we got. I want to go ahead and get all of this stuff that's going to be under the boards painted, and with that I'm just going to use some stuff that I had laying around, some primer and some whatever, just put a sealant on that. And then on the outside I've got the truck bed coating. So I'll spray that all around on the outside to kind of freshen it all up, make it look pretty good. So go ahead and get started on that, and let that dry, and then it's time for the boards. Alright, so we've got it all painted, everything that matters at least. These are just the ramps, and they come off and on. They're not structural, but everything that is structural now has a decent protective coating. Should I have stripped it down and prepped it better? Yep, but guess what? It is what it is. And it don't look half bad for now. I'm sure it won't last forever, but I'm okay with that. So time for the boards. Get my saw out and start laying those down. So something we haven't discussed yet is right here. I will need actually 3 boards high. The reason for that is the Bronco is too wide to fit on this trailer technically. So what I do is I stack the boards up all the way to this ridge here. So 3 boards, this is only 2, and the 3rd board, and that way I can just ever so slightly hang over the edge with no issues. So there'll be 3 boards here on this, and then the rest will all just be single boards. But anyways, I've measured. It's time to mark and cut, and we'll get that done. And we've got all these boards cut. They're not fastened down yet, but they're in place and we're looking pretty good. So now it's time to move on to these ones. I think I have enough. I'm gonna go ahead and redo these. Even though there's nothing wrong with them, I don't want it to look mismatched. So yeah, we'll get these all cut out, laid in place, and then screw it all together. And there we have it. Everything is cut to size and laid in place. And looking good. So all that's really left is to fasten it all down. Oh man, it's hot. But something about coming outside and building something with your hands, making something better with your own 2 hands, it's just rewarding, even though it's grueling sometimes. And yeah, I enjoy it. As much as I cuss it, I enjoy it. Hopefully you do too. Let's get this screwed down, and then this part of the project is done. Alright, so I've got a couple of tires that are bald and needing replacement, so we're going to go ahead and do that right now. This one's not bald, but it is dry rotted a little bit, and this is going to be my new spare. Alright, so I've got one more on the other side, and we'll drop it back down and done with the tires. On to the next. Alright, so the next thing I want to install is a better drop hitch. I have a 6-inch drop hitch here, which is heavy duty and works fine. However, the trailer sits too high up here compared to down there. So I have this 8-inch drop hitch. Let's take a look at this, shall we? Lock pins. This is the ball. And it comes in 2-inch or 2 5/16, the actual hitch. So I'm gonna get that put together and install it, and I'll show it to you when it's done. Guys, that took like 5 seconds to put together. This thing's sweet. So it's got a lock here and a secondary pin as well, and then a lock for at your hitch itself. And this is an 8-inch drop. I got this on Amazon. I'll put the link below. Actually, speaking of, these wheels and tires came from Amazon too. So link for those as well. I've been running these for quite a few years. Actually, this one here is the same brand and everything, and it is 4 years old at this point and still holding up very well. So if you're looking for trailer wheels and tires and mine fit yours, the same size or whatnot, this link is great. This is the cheapest I can find, and they come shipped to your door, mounted and ready to go. So let's get this hitch installed and see if it drops enough. Definitely dropped. All right, so back the truck up and drop the trailer onto it and see how it fits. This thing looks so much better. It's a lot lighter than what I had too. This thing was super heavy duty, which is a good thing, but it was very heavy as well. So this is gonna be a big difference as far as taking off and on. And then I think it's gonna give me the drop that I need. So let's back her up and see what it looks like. So it may not look like much to you, however, that rear end is definitely higher than it was before. Right there was very close to the ground before, and now it's sitting up higher, and I don't even have the vehicle weight on it yet, which will bring the front end down a lot as well. So I think that 8-inch was exactly what I needed, and that hitch looks so much cooler. Definitely a sweet looking hitch. It's rated for 14,000 pounds, which this trailer is only rated for 10,000 pounds. The Bronco might weigh 6,000 pounds. So we're well beyond, we're well within our capacity there. So pretty cool, and I like that it comes with two different size balls because I can flip it over for the boat for 2-inch, flip it back over for 2.15, 2 5/16 for the trailer. So pretty sweet, and comes with locks and keys and all that good stuff. So pretty sweet hitch. If I have any issues, obviously I'll let you know, but I'll put the link below because I'm pretty stoked on it. Sweet. So we're about done with the trailer now. Honestly, I got done what I wanted to get done. I got the, let's take a look. I got all the trailer boards done. It's looking fresh and clean. I got the new wheels and tires on. I've got a far better spare than what I had. I got the new hitch installed. We are ready to get loaded up. So next is going to be getting all the camping gear out of storage and pack everything up that I want in the truck and in the Bronco, tools and, you know, bed cot and all that stuff, and then load the Bronco up on the trailer. So I'll get working and show you what I do. She's on. Like I said, guys, she barely fits, but she fits. With the drop hitch on there, it's sitting much more level now. So I'm very happy with that. Obviously the truck is not. I need to air up the airbags, but that's not a problem. But yeah, the trailer's sitting nice and right. Time to strap her down. Looking good. Can't wait to get this thing off-road. It's been a little too long. So yeah, it's a big upgrade there on that trailer. So I'm gonna go ahead and get her strapped down and finish packing everything up and get ready for the off-road trip, which you guys will see next week. So as always, I'm Jesse with Jesse Does It. Appreciate you sticking around and watching me work on my Saturday afternoon. If you like this content, click that like, comment, subscribe button for me, please. I greatly appreciate it. Until the next project or adventure, we'll see you then.